Hello friends, this is Kamal and I welcome you all of you for the second tutorial of partial fraction. Okay, in the last video we have discussed that we can do the partial fraction of a rational expression like p of x by q of x, in which the degree of p of x is lesser than the degree of q of x, and we have to uh, decompose q of x is a product of its factor as completely as possible. Qs is expressed as a product of its factor as completely as possible. Now, depending on the form of the factor of the q of x, we can do or perform the partial fraction of this rational expression. So I have divided the form of the factor that q of x will have into 6 different categories. Okay, so I am discussing one by one what will be the form of the factor and what will be the form of the partial fraction of that particular factor. Okay, in case 1, q of x will be expressed as a product of non-repeating linear factors, like this q of x will be equals to x minus a1 into x minus a2 up till x minus an if there are n factors. Okay, so the partial fraction form of this will be equals to a by x minus a1 plus a1 by x minus a1 plus a2 by x minus a2 plus a3 by x minus a3 up till an by x minus an. Okay, if we take an example for understanding this more clearly, I am taking this example: 2x plus 5 upon x plus 3 into x plus 5. So the partial fraction form of this rational expression would be look like this: a by x plus 3 plus b by x plus 5. Okay, so this is the case 1. Now I am discussing you the case 2. In the case 2, q of x will have repeating linear factors, that is q of x will be equals to x minus a ka power n. Okay, x minus a to the power n. So the partial fraction form of p of x by q of x will be look like a1 by x minus a plus a2 by x minus a ka square plus a3 by x minus a ka cube plus an by x minus a ki power n. If we take an example of this, that is 2x plus 3 upon x minus 3 ka whole square. So the partial fraction form of this will be look like a by x minus 3 plus b by x minus 3 whole square. Okay, this was the second time. Now the third time that I want discussing with you is qx will be expressed as a product of repeating linear factor and also non-repeating linear factor. That is the combination of both repeating factor and non-repeating linear factor, which will look like this up till x minus an. Okay, so the partial fraction form of this will be equals to a1 by x minus a plus a2 by x minus a square plus a3 by x minus a cube. This will go up till an by x minus a whole to the power n plus b1 by x minus a1 plus b2 by x minus a2 up till bn by x minus a n. Okay, if we take an example for understanding this, I am taking this example x square plus 2x plus 1 upon x plus 1 into x plus 2 whole square. Now the partial fraction form of this will be look like a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 2 plus c by x plus 2 whole square. Okay, this was the third case. Now in the fourth case, this q of x will be expressed as a product of non-repeating quadratic factors. Okay, this q of x will be expressed as a product of non-repeating quadratic factor. Like if we take example, that is x square plus 5x plus 2 by x cube plus 2x square plus x plus 1 upon x square plus 2x plus 1 into 2x square plus x plus 2. Okay, so the partial fraction form of this would be equals to ax plus b by x square plus 2x plus 1 plus cx plus d by 2x square plus x plus 2. This was the fourth case, in which q of x will be expressed as a product of non-repeating quadratic factors. So the partial fraction form of this would be like this. Okay, now taking the fourth type, that is in fourth type, q of x will be expressed as the product of repeating quadratic factors, that is x cube plus 2x square plus x plus 1 upon x square plus 1 का whole square. Okay, so the partial fraction form of this would be equals to ax plus b by x square plus 1 plus cx plus d by x square plus 1 whole square. Okay, this was the fifth type. Okay, now in the sixth type, q of x will be expressed as a combination of all such types. I will explain you. Okay, now in the sixth type, q of x will be expressed as a combination of all such types. That is, if we take an example like this, 2x cube plus x square plus 1 upon x plus 1 का whole square into x square plus 1 whole square. Okay, so the partial fraction form of this would be equals to a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 1 whole square plus cx plus d by x square plus 1 plus ex plus f by x square plus 1 whole square. Or it can have form like this: x square plus x plus 1 upon x plus 1 to x plus 2 into x square plus 1. So the partial fraction form of this would be equals to a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 2 plus cx plus d by x square plus 1. So we can make any combination like this, and with this basic method we can actually predict the actual form of the partial fraction. Okay, so in the next video I am discussing the method with you for how to find out the value of these coefficients, the a, this b, this c, and this d. Okay, so don't forget to watch the next video. I hope that this video will be beneficial for you all. Do like and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. And one thing that you can also see here, that depending on the number of factors in the denominator of this rational expression, there are 3 factors, and depending on the number of factors in the denominator we can do the partial fraction decomposition of this rational expression. If there are 3 factors in the denominator, the partial fraction form would have 3 terms. Okay, in this there are 4 factors in the denominator, so the partial fraction form would have the 4 terms. Thank you so much. I hope that this video will be beneficial for you all. Thank you so much.